And in that process, Akhi, just understand Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, you claim that you believed and you think you're not going to get tested? Of course I'm going to get tested. The first time I got stabbed was at a train station. I was on my way to a dentist appointment. Akhi, I never reached that dentist appointment. I needed to get this hole filled up. In jail, I wasn't even looking after my teeth. I'm going to be real with you, Akhi. Krusty the Clown out here. Didn't make no difference. But alhamdulillah, when I came out of jail, I was on my way to a dentist appointment. When I came across one of the brothers, when I came across one of the guys that I actually had fights with on road where I broke his jaw on 2 occasions, I found out this guy became a Muslim. So he came, we started talking, and in that process of talking to him, I found out he became a Muslim, and he asked me, Ayman, what are you going to do now? Are you still on the roads? I said to him, bro, forgive me for what I've done for you. I mean, towards you. And I forgive you for what you've done towards me. Because we're Muslims now. He said to me, what are you going to do right on part of the roads? I said to him, Akhi, I'm only going to get my hands dirty in a situation where it's self-defense. I'm never going to go out of my way to think I'm the man nowadays to try and do, nah bro. It only in self-defense. If beef comes to me, but I'm going to serve you a cow. You understand where I'm coming from? I'm going to deal with it how it comes to me, you feel me? But the moment he left the train station, and this is a Muslim brother. So this is why it's very important, my brothers, yeah? You keep around Muslim brothers that are not just Muslim by name. They're Muslims by action, by their manners and their etiquettes. They're Muslims in what they preach, they implement. You understand? They're Muslims because you see them in a masjid, even if it's one salah a week. You see them on a Friday, Akhi, that's enough for me. Jummah, that's enough for me to call him a Muslim brother. But this man decided to leave the train station with his boys, took out a knife and stabbed, and got one of the youngest to come into the train station and stab me in my leg. MashaAllah, tabarakallah, the brother ran away screaming out, yes. I think I was his first victim. I took his knife virginity away from him, so well done to me. But this man was so excited, wallah, I think he was skipping along the way. As he left the train station, I was more upset that I couldn't reach my dentist appointment. So in that process, I ended up going to the hospital. I got a few stitches. The knife went in my leg, and it was my kneecap that actually stopped it from coming out of the other side. Very, very painful. Anyways, I got back home after coming out of the hospital. And my mother, I remember her seeing me, my jeans. And my jeans had a rip, and it had blood on it, dry blood, and so on and so forth. And in that moment, my mother turned to panic. She went into a panic mode. She started crying. And one of the reasons why she started crying, because she didn't realize that I've just come out of the hospital. She wanted me to go back to hospital, or sorry, go to hospital to get myself checked out. Bear in mind, my dear respected brothers and sisters, yeah? And the reason I'm saying sisters, because I know this is being recorded, so people online is going to see brothers looking around to see if there's any sisters here. It's okay, you know your gaze. So my dear respected brothers and sisters, in that moment I remember the reason why my mother went into a panic mode and stressed and started crying is because my mother has seen many of her kids go into the hospital for being stabbed over and over again. There was times where I come to the hospital because my brother's been stabbed, and I see my mother on the floor crying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give her son another chance. Wallah al-Azim, like a dog that you see in the park rolling around. And I'm not saying my mother is a dog, nor was she rolling around, but she was on the floor making dua to Allah. And this is something that I'm telling you, which is a big thing. Whatever you want in your life, my dear respected brothers and sisters, go back to your mothers, man. Ask them to make dua for you. If you want a family, if you want a house, you want a good job, you want to be obedient to Allah to your best of your abilities, you want to be obedient to them, Akhi, ask your mother to make dua for you. Because your mother's dua is like an arrow that never misses its target, wallahi. And you know what? Sometimes you may think your mother's making dua for you and it's being delayed. It's not dua, the dua is being delayed. It is you yourself that are not walking towards that dua to be accepted.